Social networks have fulfilled their objective, which is to be an efficient means of communication, which bring people who are far closer together, but unfortunately, it can also alienate people who are closer to it because it's a distraction. The use of networks such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp is a new natural condition, but use them compulsive brings psychology problems. They are clearly part of the new ways of getting connected with others and are an indispensable social factor. Constantly shaking social media up there has negative consequences such as the little attention we pay at work, at university, and so on. We don't really measure the impact that compulsive use of phones or tablets can cause. So much of their young people tend to use them and respond to messages while driving regardless of their risk. Compulsive use come to experience a loss of well-being when they see publication from friends for situations that are no wherein they can do. They develop an anxiety by not being active of social networks and wishing to be aware of where it's happening at any times. This is known as FOMO, is deriving from the condition in English of fear of missing or translate as fear of missing something. It is a anxiety that something existing or interesting can happen where will happen somewhere are you not. Social networks are very popular. We are want to access them and chance meet new friends and also serve as a means of experience. It is definitely much easier to make friends online than at the party. Therefore, young people find it easy and more fun to find them begin and computer. However, young people use to experience everything they want, feel, post photos and videos, comment on states, even use them to say where they are not well home. This seems very normal to me, but something that causes my attention is something very embarrassing that some teenagers are used to doing is uploading picture with underwear. Let's not do it is a joke. Better please photo where they look pretty or normal. It's not necessary to expose or relevant to look interesting or to want to attractive attention. Lastly, the network open up unpresent possibility for social participation, capable of fostering process of increment empowerment among adolescents and young people is the sense interface of passive form of the so-called alternative leisure. The change that this new digital era bringing to the table allow the generation of effective alternative to commercially leisure, which go through and great and more intense youth communicate to process of social transformation. Given the event disaffection of the generation with respect to politic parents. Their connecting event is if is not a more majority to initiatives and made a social change, even on a same social is no less certain.